Lexi's son. Everyone knows about number 11. Getting that last-second inspiration. And, well, you talked about the seniors and the leadership tonight, but wait till you see these freshmen for the Huskers and the Jays. They are special, and they play key roles, not only tonight, but in the season going forward, Jill.
With Creighton running a 5-1 system with one setter on the floor, they look to Kendra Waite, the fantastic freshman, a true athlete, is going to be running the show offensively. And Nora Sis, another freshman hailing from Nebraska, she's an outside hitter, a 6 rotation player as well.
There are players who have been teammates at the high school level, at the club level.
Best friends.
Best friends that are opposing each other tonight. So it does have that backyard brawl feel about it, but in a good way.
And bragging rights for sure, but as both teams look at postseason play, this is a huge resume builder.
All set on the right of your screen. The traveling visitors from Lincoln, Nebraska with the red tops and black shorts. At home, it's the Jays, white tops, black shorts, and blue trim. Underway here in Omaha. And Lexi's son, first swing, but the block is there by Schmidt. Dug out in the back by Bottomley. Tight at the net, and down it goes. Jayla Zimmerman, just enough on it, Jill.
Front row, back row, they're going to look to her offensively. Can't lose track. Utilize the back row attack so well early in this season, and gives the tip of the cap to Kendra Waite, the freshman setter, to find all the available arms.
Here's Keely Davis in to serve. Talented junior. Flying in. Vaughnstein. The block was there. Try Sun on the other side. Cross court. Davis is there. Wind up assist. Nope. Took something off of it. Sun with the set. To the front. Flip it back on the slide. Welty. And it's just wide into the bench. Jays wanted the touch and don't get it.
I thought live I saw a touch. Let's take a look at this and see if there's any hands. Maybe not enough to pull a challenge, because you got to use them so cautiously, because you only have so many.
Right, .2, you want to pull that card out? Tipped around at the net. Jays recover. Zimmerman, little roll.
Ooh, that's a sweet touch. The roll shot came in first time from a back row attack with some power. This time sets it up. Same approach. Look at this, in a sweet roll.
She sensed that front row was going up en masse, and they were. Took a little something off of it. Zimmerman, the Bluegrass battle. She was the MVP of that tournament where the Jays knocked off the defending national champion Kentucky Wildcats. Off the net, kicked back by Hames. And then, well, good to be lucky. Sometimes, Huskers will take it.
Maybe a breakdown of communication on the back row between Sis and Davis. But a smart shot by Kubik just to find the line. Didn't have to do too much, more about placement.
The Jays were surprised as anyone that it found a home and tucked its way in. Tied at 2. Lexi Rodriguez on the service. Oh, the dunk by Kendra Waite. Sneak attack from the freshman. She's all smiles.
A powerful player. Talk about the deceptiveness too, and she does things people talk about. She was a phenomenal track athlete, but in the weight room, such strength, such an athlete.
Paid off there. Hames plays it off to Karam. Davis keeps it alive. Zimmerman flies in and off the hands. Just power behind that Jayla Zimmerman kill.
And utilizing the block, tooling the block. The set was tight, but this is just a veteran play, saying, I see the 4 hands up there high. I'm going to go ahead and tag him.
Jays by a deuce early. Oh, perfect.
That's up.
It's up. If at first you don't succeed, Kayla Caffey says, feed me again.
No doubt about the second attempt. A little quick kick save would keep it up. And first time, that's up from Davis, showing a little soccer skills.
Yeah, and Waite got her toes on there. And you can see Caffey saying, all right, take 2. Now the serve from Kana from Hawaii. Zimmerman loaded up. Block was there that time. Little flip, and there's Naomi Hickman. You talk about experience. She just thrives at the net for the Jays.
So calm, so disciplined. I mean, a player that came into this program as a true freshman and played, has found the floor, and she is so good at being patient when she's blocking.
She was the Big East championship most valuable player when the Jays won it all again.
Just this last spring.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to go back to last fall.
Just wide on the serve there. So the feeling out process for some of these players. Now Nebraska, of course, back home in Lincoln, they play on the big stage and big crowd every night. But even for the freshmen, you know, this is different environment. They got to kind of feel their way, shake the cobwebs off, get used to how things are with the wider court, the bigger stage. Serving errors here.
Both teams, when I come into a big arena, that was one of the aspects you think about in serve and pass. There's more air in the arena, so balls like that can tend to float a little bit more, so you kind of have to feel that out. I know both teams spent a lot of time when they had the floor in the last night and then today just serving, but now 3 service errors in a row. That time just trying to drop it in short.
Zimmerman from Lincoln, Nebraska, you know it burns in her belly that she would love to be a part of the first Creighton team to ever knock off the Nebraska Cornhuskers in volleyball. Now it's Batenhorst, freshman from Houston. Gets this one in. There's Sis. Huskers are ready. They go quick. Poked away by Hickman, but it goes OB. Nebraska tallies were tied at 6.
Just couldn't close that seam. Gets her hand, use that right hand.
Good dig by Sis. And then bodies flying into one another. Creighton resets, and Nebraska. Sun, dug out by Zimmerman, and then she has to ad-lib it over. Sun again. Over and down, but a pancake save. And Nebraska somehow survives. Who wants it more? Sis. Sun again. Off the hands, Huskers. And the crowd eating it up in spoonfuls.
This had a lot of everything. The hustle, the effort, the pancake after its sprawling out dive. And then Sun follows it up with a pancake. And then the veteran play, the attack here from Sun, high off the hands, down the line for the winner.
Zimmerman, big windup. Kana was there. And then wide into the Creighton bench. Tied at 7. Naomi, one of the, we're calling them super seniors. Is that the term in 2021? Super seniors? When you've been around, when you get that extra year and you say, yes, I do want to keep playing volleyball. Great finish there, going middle. Haynes to serve, the All-American.
A good pass, has all options readily available, and I like this one-on-one there that sets it up for Kubik to come around in the middle.
And Maddie was on a mission there. Knew exactly where she was going and got the feed to get it done. Block was there, Sun, along with Schwarzbach. And too deep on the shot to try to put it away, did the Jays. Couldn't get it done. Nebraska up 2. Haynes to serve. Haynes missed the first week of the season. Plugged her in last weekend. And now feeling good and ready to go. Flying in was Sis, but the block was there. Nora again off the hands this time. Middle, dunk shot. Jays survive. Huskers Huskers celebrated quickly and had to regroup. Sun wants to wind up. And instead, she dumps it in right in front of the back row and Kendra Waite, who was desperately trying to flail and keep it alive.
We've seen the high off the hands to set up the tip shot right over the top of the block. Lexi Sun right now is just doing a good job of moving a variety of shots around. That was her second kill.
Lexi Sun, a lot of tools in her weaponry. She's showing them off here early on as the Huskers lead it +3. Largest lead for either team so far, +3 here at 10-7. Lexi Sun, of course, taking full advantage of that NIL that all collegiate athletes can now jump in and profit from. She's got her own line of jewelry with a jewelry store right here in Omaha. Also developed a clothing line of her own. The Lexi Sun sweatshirts, by the way, Jill, you can't get one. They sold out immediately. But a very, got the marketing degree. She's already a savvy businesswoman. That's off the court, though. On the court, she's all business here.
A third kill, no errors, an all-around player that, as Coach Cook mentioned, utilizing the benefits of it, right? And getting her master's degree, and what good real-world experience that she's being able to take advantage of.
Slide. Schmidt tried to sneak it in. From the back, Zimmerman, big windup, saved by Rodriguez. Jays get back at it. Sis. Zimmerman kept it alive. Now has to poke it over. Rodriguez centers. Feed Lonstein. Cross court, Sis again. They've contained Norris so far. One more time. Nope, middle this time. To Welty. Well, they fed Norris a lot, Jill, and then when they knew that she was measured and defended against, they went quick to Welty.
The block is causing fits right now, but finally getting something going in the middle, and that's just going to open up things for the Pens. A deep tip shot in the corner, a smart shot. Good vision there to find the opening, but as you mentioned, they've contained Norris so far, hitting negative.
Huge windup, but OB on the shot by Lonstein. Freshman from Waverly, Nebraska. There are 6 freshmen dotting this Huskers roster. 4 on the Creighton squad as Davis misfired. But Jill, they're not along for the ride. All these young ladies are playing right out of the chute and contributing right off the bat.
And a lot of it is because of the level at which they're playing. I mean, the Nebraska recruiting class is #1 in the nation, and then Creighton, not too bad, 5th in the country. So both of these teams have phenomenal talent coming in, and that's why they're seeing the playing floor, because they played at such a high level in high school and also on the club scene.
Sun winds up from the back and snuck it in right in front of Welty that time.
Great laid out dig there, and then just a smart shot. The timing off. You got to wait a little bit longer on that back row attempt.
Huskers by 4. Sun again on the serve. Davis. And on the slide, Welty again. So Annika, another senior. Little juice off the bench here for Creighton.
Once again, for Creighton to have success, they've got to find some different options offensively. They just can't not just rely on their Penn players. So getting the ball on that slide and then also opening things up in the middle. And right now, Kendra Waite running a 5-1. She's live. She's a front row attacker. She could also get involved offensively.
Sneak attack there by Kubik. So we've seen both teams, both the Jays, both the Huskers. They've been strategic. They've been sneaky. It's not all about just wind up and power it over. Rodriguez to Davis. Zimmerman flies in with the block. Caffey was there along with Lonstein.
Big credit here. Look at this dive in, taking away any type of seam. She wants taking away that angle.
First Nebraska block of the evening.
They've had a lot of positive touches, though, at the plane of the net.
They lead by 5. Ames was there. Block was there for Creighton and Welty. Cut it. From the back, Sis. Nebraska just scrambling and then finishing as Kubik finds a home. 16-10 Huskers. Rodriguez again. Welty. Now they try Zimmerman. And wide. She knew the block was lurking again. I tried to sneak it up and over the fingertips to no avail. Timeout Creighton. Biggest lead of the night on your screen at +7 for the Huskers.
A 3 battle.
And we didn't have room on the screen to show you the resumes of these freshmen. They've played at international level, at a national level. They've played on high-end club teams, high-end high school teams that have won state championships. I mean, these are all elite players before they even get to Nebraska. They all fit the mold of what they're trying to do down in Lincoln. Right now, trying to take set number 1 against the Creighton Blue Jays here in Omaha. From the back, it's Sis taking a deep shot, too deep.
And a serving run continues because of the serve. The first contact broken down from the Blue Jays. So a play that was just had one option. And the attempt goes long, but Lexi Rodriguez came in to Nebraska, grabbed that starting position, libero position. And I think has all the skills to be one of the best liberos in the country.
Davis takes a shot, and that heads right into the Nebraska bench. The lead balloons to +9. Yeah, Lexi Rodriguez, interesting. John Cook said she's built to be a libero. What does that mean, Joe?
Just her instincts, and you can't teach sometimes how players read the game and get into the right position. She looks faster even than she is because she's able to read and have the feel, and her calm presence, it does so much for your teammate, especially when your team starts breaking down passing. She's so calm. You can watch her just talk to her teammates, constantly communicating, just going over there and giving her teammate a little, high five. It's the attitude, it's the way that she approaches the game, but also how good she's at reading the game.
That's Keila Caffey going middle, hitting .500 for the Huskers. At 6 feet, Jill, she plays way bigger, way above the net.
An elite athlete. This guy's so quick off the ground, very dynamic. And a player, though, you see the highlight reels of the attack, but also has improved so much in her blocking.
Tried that again, didn't wait. This time the Huskers are ready for it, and the block. Jays are ready for it. As Hickman there to stuff it back. So Jays get that. Now they need a run, Jill.
Great read off the setter dump attack, but then a good follow-up there from Waite, the freshman setter.
And it's Allie Van Eckeren coming in, junior from Naperville. Try to start something here for Creighton, trailing by 8. Hickman was there that time. To Kubik, and too much on it. Bottomley was there, but too hot to handle.
And look at the set from Lexi Rodriguez behind her set, setting up a beautiful ball that Kubik attacks sharp cross court.
Looked like she's been in the program 4 or 5 years, making plays like that. Tip of the net. Caffey and Zimmerman battled. Now Caffey, little dump shot, kept alive by Sis. Huskers go back to work. On the slide, it's Caffey. And again, she's undersized, but when she gets the springs like this, well, that's tough to stop. And the power behind it.
And you're seeing right now Nebraska hitting on all cylinders. I mean, they've really starting to impose their will right now in every facet of the game.
Kubik to serve. And Zimmerman. And it kind of knuckled off of Jayla. And out of the reach of Waite. The lead back to 11. Huskers closing in on set number 1.
It's going to register as the first ace of the match, but certainly there's been a number of other balls off first contact that have been out of system. So limited options offensively for Creighton that has caused issues. So give credit to the Nebraska serve. They've served with a lot of aggression, and they're very tactful in where they're serving as well.
Slide jammed in by Schmidt. She kind of got caught up halfway in her leap and then made something out of nothing, Joe.
And a much better first contact, so they were able to run an effective offense.
Kiana out of Waunakee, Wisconsin. A couple of cheeseheads on Coach Booth's roster. Look at Haynes to the sky, and they get it over on 3. Now Creighton tries to make them pay. Sis. Akana was there. Sun delivers. And Lexi Sun. Watch the springs in number 11.
Tremendous defense, and then finds the hand of Zimmerman, which she could pull back in time. And Lexi Sun continuing to play. She's hitting 556 right now as an outside, 5 kills, no errors on 9 attempts.
Set 1 point. Sounds like it's a home game here back in Lincoln. They travel well to the Husker fans. The building gets loud again. They've got a 10-point cushion to work with Hickman to serve. No, check that. Well, the Gressman will come in. And again, the fans in red. They're looking for the exclamation point. There it is. They go middle, and Kubik. And it's the young women from Lincoln who take set number 1 here in Omaha, 25-14.
Volleyball is in the Midwest, in the state of Nebraska.
Look, this match won't make or break either team if you win or if you lose. In fact, Kirsten Barenthal Booth said, look, we're playing with house money. We're not supposed to win, even though we're off to a terrific 6-0 start. But it's a game where you get to challenge your players and challenge yourselves as a staff, because you're playing some of the best teams in the country. And that's going to only help each team as they move forward.
It's a resume builder. Both of these teams, and Kirsten Barenthal Booth said, we have got to build our resume. They're very strategic in their non-conference to play very good teams and programs right out of the gate. Big kill there for Kinder Waite on that setter dump. But it's important to build the resume because both of these teams have high aspirations to make really long postseason runs. And for Nebraska, I think they have all the pieces to contend for a national championship. And Creighton, too, they have big goals, and rightfully so.
Couple swats at it by Zimmerman. She'll take something off of that one. Sun missed that corner.
Got hands.
But a touch indeed. So Nebraska tallies.
Just so smart. Watch her. She's coming around. She says, I see the hands. Tags the right hand of Kinder Waite. Still without an error on the night. Both of the Penn players, with Sun and Kubik, playing phenomenal. Both with 6 kills.
Davis controlled on the slide. It's Welty. Nebraska didn't get that one, but boy, Joe, they have kept points alive very well tonight, giving themselves opportunities when it looks like all hope is lost.
Give credit to the block. They're doing their job. They're setting up so then the court defense behind knows where to play. They can play off them.
Abby Bottomley, a transfer from High Point. On on the serve to get things started here. This is set number 2. Zimmerman, a touch. Jayla was looking around saying, wait, I saw it. Did you see it? Our officials are R1, William Stanley. The R2 below, Todd Korolczyk. Craig Weedle, Mark Akers working the lines here in Omaha, Nebraska. Flying in off the hands went Launstein. Jays were ready. Hickman took her shot. Now Lexi's son, too much, and more assists. She went down to her knees to get out of the way. Wanted no part of it. Creighton 4-1 start. Bottomley starts it again. Launstein controlled by Creighton and Zimmerman, and a touch again.
How about the secondary set from Keely Davis? Playing in a different role this season, but the junior off the bump set, and that is a tremendous out-of-system swing from Jayla Zimmerman.
Son winds up and sneaks it in. You mentioned Keely Davis, the position switch. And Coach Booth said, look, I'll be honest, she was not happy, but she's not pouting. She's going about her business, and she's doing what she can to adjust to the new position.
And kudos to her. I mean, she's back there as a playing in the back row and first contact, and took a lot of first contacts, and that necessarily wasn't her strong suit. So she spent a lot of time getting the touches in. She's going to check out now, but an adjustment. But she's, one opportunity away from being the other pin player.
And Kirsten Booth said, look, if I need her to hit again, I know she's got that in her back pocket. We can move her up to take some swings. 6-2 Creighton here in set number 2. Van Ekron. Deep shot. Knuckles is there. And the middle is patrolled by Hickman. On the delivery to stuff it back.
And that's just a big-time solo ball. Look how big she is. Her hands are held high. An easy move, press over the net, reads it well.
Huskers go to work. Over to Zimmerman, who is ready. Big windup, but a big block there. Schwarzbach. At 6'5", Jill, the senior from Missouri, just gobbles us up.
Just in unison. Look at all 4 hands pressed over. Just gets blocked, and so she follows it up with a block of her own.
There's Rodriguez again. Over to Zimmerman. Welty. Oh, check that. That was Schmidt on the slide. And going down to get it, but can't control it and bring it back in. So Huskers tally, trailing by 3.
Launstein so fast. Everything she does, she's fast off the ground, fast through her arm swing. She's a special athletic talent. The freshman is playing the opposite position right now for the Huskers.
Carried off the net. Never made it across. Huskers will take that point, inching back into this one in set number 2.
And Norris, the freshman, plays all 6 rotations. She has led Creighton in kills. Tonight, she's held without a kill so far.
Hickman has to take that one. She wanted it back, but they went to Zimmerman instead. Deadened by weight. Jayla crams it in. A little help from the tape, but she'll take it. 8-5 Jays.
And Zimmerman is able so far. There's been a number of tight balls, and she's handled them so well.
The senior from Lincoln. A bullet to the back row. Knuckles is there. Hickman again. Had the block and did a twitch. So wait a minute. A point for the Jays.
A prediction here. They were able to read that the play was broken because of the first contact. So the block moved out, got set in time.
Time on Huskers. Jays regrouping here in set number.
To talk about, playing the home team, and playing against where she was from. But the way that I like to think about this for Jalen, I think that just a veteran mindset. She's calm. And Coach Kirsten Bernthal-Booth said, she was the one outside the locker room talking about how important, but calming the troops. This is her team. She is the leader, and she's really carrying them right now.
Boy, the suspension by Kayla Caffey. The set wasn't perfect, but Caffey, well, you saw the damage. She made something out of it. Just suspending herself for that extra second to put it home. That's the quickness. That's the dynamic athleticism that she brings at 6 feet. Hot shot there to Zimmerman. Over to Sis, who rolls it over. Sneak attack. Rodriguez kept it alive. And then Huskers, they'll take that point. All hustle points to get it for Nebraska.
And Kinsey Knuckles, first 2 seasons of her career, she was playing the libero spot. Can't attack. This year, different role. Look at that play for Lexi Rodriguez. And then it's Knuckles with the back row attack, finding the opening. But she was a tremendous outside hitter in high school, so she's used to swinging if she needs to.
Where did Rodriguez come from? That's what I want to know.
She just reads the play.
Yeah, it was, a blur across your screen as Hickman delivers in the middle. Creighton, preseason prediction to finish first in the Big East this year. Nebraska pegged at number 2 in the Big Ten behind the Wisconsin Badgers. Boy, those Wisconsin-Nebraska battles this season in the Big Ten. Oh, boy. Be a lot of red in both those buildings. And a lot of fans glued to the outcomes.
Coach Cook knows that this match tonight is going to only prepare them for the level of play that they're going to see in the Big Ten night in and night out.
Sis, again, can't get the finishing touch. Try it again. There you go. Nora Sis. Two-time state high jump champ in the state of Nebraska. You can see that on display there.
And more pop off the ball. A slow first set, but starting to hit her stride. A key cog in the system. They're going to keep getting her the ball, so she's definitely picking up some momentum.
Davis with a laser serve that time. It's Lexi Sun now. Over to Bottomley. On the slide, Welty. And a quick shot there to Caffey in the middle. Caffey just on a trampoline, Jill. She's bouncing everywhere at the net.
And watch her working in transition. Up available and just beats the block.
Huskers go quick, trailing by 2. Dayton Torst on the serve. Over to Zimmerman. Welty again on the slide. Too much on it. Deep shot. And the Huskers within 1 of tying things up at 11.
And just a bit late on that attack. The ball was coming down. Miss hit.
Sis takes a shot. Poked alive, but then Huskers run out of room, literally running into the camera crew along the baseline. So the Jays stay in front for the moment at 12-10. Now Sis to serve. Coach Booth calls her an information sponge. She comes in always with the ears pinned back, ready to learn more. High to the arena sky it goes. Jays reset. Ames delivers to Sun. They're just so effortlessly, so fluid in her delivery to put points away.
Just a strong approach here, and then also look how high she's contacting the ball. One of her strongest shots, I believe, is down the line.
Again, but Sun stuffs it back.
just completely seals the net.
Transfer who came to Lincoln, Texas Longhorns program. Back in play. It'll be Davis. Jammed in, but Ames was there. Now a little flip over by Lonstein. Battle there. Wait. Sun up, over, and ran out of room. Boy, she almost snuck that in, Joe. She had to work the antennas there, and the difficult angle here, but...
And they're very kindly actually apologizes for running into making sure everybody's okay.
Well, you know, she's the CEO of her company. It's like, you never know where there's a client or a customer, right? And the slide that time, Schwarzbach. Jays are ready for it. Zimmerman to poke over. Schwarzbach again, off of Hickman. Davis floats it to give it some air, kept it alive. Rodriguez does the same. Sun off the hands. The roll by Zimmerman. Huskers go back to Lexi Sun, and right off the Hickman, right off the weight, Lexi Sun delivers again.
And the rally had a little bit of everything, but who was going to better the ball to have a better opportunity to win in transition? It was a good read off Rodriguez to pick up a roll shot, an opportunity that Sun puts it away once again. 9 kills, just 1 error. That was just her 9th.
That's over 1,000 kills in her collegiate career. Davis will send it to Sun. And then they go quick, trying to sneak it in with Schwarzbach. Big poke there by Zimmerman. Huskers were ready. And too much on the shot by Kubik. The Jays were sneaking up, and Kubik saw that. Maddie tried to dump it in the back row. And we stay tight here on the scoreboard. Creighton by 1. Junior Van Eckeren to serve. Retrieve, and it tickles over somehow. Zimmerman, look at this. And then Sis. Nebraska gets all the hustle points, but Sis gets the finishing.
All-out effort. I don't know how this ball gets over. Ames gets it over, and then flying in the back row. A huge option, the freshman.
Jays recognized that the Huskers were in scramble mode, and they took advantage. Zimmerman gobbles that one up at the net.
Watch the move from Zimmerman here. Just sneaks in and gets the left hand.
That was perfect. Little flex there, and then a smile afterwards. See the blocks, Creighton. It's 5-2 advantage Jays. Hickman got a piece of that one. See if they go to Naomi. Nope. Back to Schmidt, who dumps it in. Gianna finds a home. John Cook.
This is our first challenge. I think a challenge is ball in or out.
Yeah, he thought about it for a second and then went to the pocket and said.
Good timeout. Certainly going up 2 sets to none is very significant. We're nearing, right, playing to 25, but we're getting later stages of set 2. And also, too, Creighton is on a 4-0 scoring run. So you also, even if you lose the challenge, it's an opportunity to stop the momentum.
Action at the net. Is there a touch there? Does it get the fingertip of Maddie Kubik? If it does, then everything after the fact is a moot point. And we render the decision shortly. Stay with it. Whether they saw a touch or whether they called that it was in fact inbounds. Either way you slice it, Creighton remains in front by 4. So the run continues for the Jays, starting to pull away here. Make this a best-of-3 affair. But work to do. And Ekron too much on her shot. Back to Rodriguez and the Huskers, trailing by 3.
And Ekron essentially utilized as a serving specialist. She is the backup setter, but instead of Kendra Wade serving in that position, they substitute Van Ekron.
Zimmerman up and over on one. Didn't mean to. Huskers trying to take advantage. Go back to Jayla. Rodriguez is there. Cross court, and Hickman pushes it back on Kubik. Naomi's so crafty. Been there, done that. Had help from Kiana Schmidt. Good wall by the Jays.
And continuing to outblock Nebraska, 6-3 in team blocks.
Zimmerman from the back. Sis slapped it over. And then Caffey, that's not a slap. That's just authoritative. Finish it off.
Impressive drive and then cross-court shot. So much pop off of her hand.
A transfer from Missouri. She's the Big Ten defensive player of the week. Jill mentioned that she's turned into a better block. So while all the offense you've seen, her blocking's gotten better, and she gets the accolades for that. Gathered in nicely by Bottomley. Zimmerman scoots bodies out of the way to get to that one. And then on the trampoline, Caffey took it back to Sis. Knuckles from the back row keeps it alive. Maybe Bottomley to Sis. Flipped it over. Big windup. Was there a touch? Yep. Kubik delivers.
And a long extended rally. And that was certainly it. It found the black line. I think the question, Kirsten Berthold Booth looked at her coaching staff and wanted to know if that was questionable enough to pull the challenge as Nebraska is closing in.
Knuckles was there for the Huskers. And there's Kubik again. The junior from West Des Moines, Iowa.
The court defense right now for Nebraska on the back row is lights out. I mean, they are the quarterback. See you, Kenzie Knuckles, with his second kill. Watch this. This is their libero last year playing Diaz, saying, I can swing too now. I don't have that different colored jersey on.
Plug and play. They'll figure it out. We're tied at 18. Sophomore from Hawaii trying to put Nebraska back in front. Zimmerman waits for it to come down, and then too much on it. She winces. She knew she was risking, taking a gamble there. Nebraska in front.
And a 5-0 scoring run.
Make it 6 on the ace. It gobbled up Abby Bottomley. Timeout, Creighton. And all of a sudden, the noise.
It's going to be great news if they can get Severance back, and she's making good progress, and they'd love to see her back in the lineup. But Coach Cook has the luxury this season of playing a multitude of players and moving some pieces around because of the depth they have this year.
Lauren, of course, cheerleading tonight for her club, who leads it by 2 in the late stages of set 2. Akana again. This time Jays control it. They wind up Hickman. And sends it into the bench. 21-18. Run continues for Nebraska. Zimmerman handles it this time. Schmidt took a poke at it. Over to Sis. Kubik. Zimmerman flies in, and Kubik is there. In denial at the net, 22-18.
Not fooled at all by the back row attack.
Kubik and Caffey. Big red wall. 8-0 run. From trailing to leading here at 22-18. That'll help Creighton's cause. They needed it any way at all. Now they have to battle back and scrape and claw to try to snatch this second set. As Bressman checks in to get things started. Big serve here, big point opportunity both ways. It's Kubik. And it's off of Bressman into the seats. Maddie Kubik has been dealing tonight for the Huskers.
And on a platter here, a beautiful set that allows her a one-on-one opportunity.
And a serve on the way from the junior. Too much. Window's still open here for the Blue Jays. Trail by 3. Not much wiggle room, however. As Amy Davis try to get a late run here. She'll start with the serve. Sun. And the block was there by Welty and Waite.
Big time block, and I think it's had a lot of Kendra weight. Indeed, that was all her right hand.
Davis again, another bullet. Go back to Sun. Lexi off the fingertips. Jays go to Zimmerman. Back row attack. And then Huskers do the same thing. Welty shoveled it over. And then so did Caffey. Kayla on the trampoline. Big point there by the Huskers.
Solid production offensively from Caffey. Especially in transition. So quick, so you got to have that timing down, and that off just a bit to find the opening. 7 kills, just 1 error.
And some racket again as Sis hit it into the fingertips. She'll try it again. Deep shot down the alley at the net, tight, and Welty with the dunk. Monica, she looked up almost like
Yeah, you can't impede with that second contact, but Nickel Hammy wasn't there, and I don't think she did actually cross the plane.
Creighton still breathing here, still with hope. Nor assist to serve. And Creighton's turn to have their fans make some noise, and it's deadened on the service error. Wow. Nebraska will take it on the road. Set number 2 claimed by the Cornhuskers at 25-22. It's a good look. Some of the folks, students, if you will, making the trek here from Lincoln. So far, so good. The results of their squad taking the first 2 sets in this best-of-5 showdown with the Creighton Blue Jays. Both teams are unbeaten. Both teams ranked in the top 20. Both teams will be factors in their respective conferences. The Big East for Creighton, the Big Ten for Nebraska. Himes will start things off. And set number 3 is underway. From the back, it's Sis. Nora's been held in check so far by the Huskers. Centers under this one and gets it to Zimmerman. They'll try to go quick. Welty was there. And then Kubik ends the first point. I said it earlier, Maddie's just been dealing tonight. They haven't had to go to just everybody. They've spread the love. Launstein, actually, I beg your pardon, on that finish. That's the problem, though, when you play Nebraska. You zero in on Lexi Sun. You zero in on Cuba. If you do, there are others, Jill, who will hurt you.
I think that's going to be one of the strengths for Nebraska is just their balance offensively and so many good offensive firepower.
Zimmerman tried to jam it in. Sun was there. Sis gets it across. There's Launstein again. On the back, Sis attacks. Going low to get it. Batenhorst. And that poke too much on it by Launstein. Whitney from Waverly, Nebraska. Joe talked about her earlier. A unique athlete, very fast in everything she does. Just getting to spots, she's quick. Much muscle than at that time. There's Lexi Sun again. Talk about the companies and the marketing that she's taking advantage of the NIL. Her coach said, the comment you hear is like, wow, I had no idea how much work this is. It really is work when you're not playing volleyball. Zimmerman shoots it deep. Lexi, though, smart businesswoman, Jill. She hired her sister to help with marketing and the company, of which she's an LLC. And then that way, during volleyball season, she can put that on the back burner. She can focus solely on the sport.
And I think that's the good thing. I think they made, the team talked, and they talked about how they were going to handle that, and they have clear guidelines about when to talk about it and when they're not.
Yeah, John Cook didn't have to say, look, we don't discuss that during practice. The players told us that's off the table. When we practice, when we travel, when we're in a big match like this, it's all volleyball. That's the business, is this sport. Tied at 3 here in set number 3. Rodriguez gets it to the middle, and then Schwarzbach on the trampoline goes up, flips it over.
Back to the Jays, number 15, Angela White.
And now Lexi to serve.
Nebraska, Lexi
Joe mentioned this young lady was playing high-level volleyball when she was 12, 13, 14 years old.
She was the MVP of the 14s Open as a libero.
As a libero.
That just doesn't happen very often.
And that's why you get the attention of elite programs like Nebraska as Zimmerman with the finish off the hands of the net. Yeah, when you're doing that, you're making some noise.
Well, typically it's the attackers or the setters that get those honors, but a ton of respect because coaches obviously could see how much she impacts the game with that first contact, how she really shuts down teams with her defense.
A lot of room here. Sis up and over. There's Rodriguez. There's Himes. Little touch by Lawnstein. Middle and Hickman. Rodriguez was ready. Wind up there, and the finish provided by Batenhorst. Allie had 9 kills against Arizona State in the Huskers' victory recently. Folks in the volleyball world looked at these early results. Yeah, they're 5-0, but they struggled to win 3-2 against Nebraska, Omaha. And so some thought, well, maybe they're ripe for the pick in here. Maybe Creighton can get them here on the big stage. And maybe they can, but they'll have to rally down 2 sets to nothing as Batenhorst goes to work again. Batenhorst, freshman, John Cook said she had a great red-white scrimmage.
Batenhorst, you can see here, just a special swing here. The length that she has on that outside pin rises up 6'4", so she has that length, and that's an extreme angle that she's able to produce.
This down the alley. Missed it wide. Now, some might say, look, okay, you performed great in the scrimmage, but John Cook says he's seen players who go on to be great players, but in that first scrimmage, when you're wearing the Nebraska red or the white and you're playing in that building and all those people are there for the first time, he said it is nerve-wracking as the ace is delivered, as the Huskers starting to pull away here up 8-4.
And once again, it's on the serve of Akana. Give her a ton of credit coming in. Another 4-0 scoring run. The third team service ace, and countless other times where they've caused issues from their service reception core for the Blue Jays. Serving aggressive once again, an opportunity.
Yeah, and that's just easy pickings for Batenhorst. Room service delivery, she kills it. Timeout, Creighton. Down achieve in your collegiate career. And the funny bone,
You gotta have fun.
Gotta have fun. Right? It's still sports, ladies and gentlemen. Spoke with Scott Frost and company down at Lincoln. Good advice, no matter the sport. As Hickman tried to sneak it across to no avail. 10-4 Cornhuskers. This is there. From the back, Zimmerman, deep shot, too deep. And danger zone right now for Creighton.
Limited options. The last 2 plays right out of the timeout. The serve is causing issues. Aren't able to ball handle. We're at the level where they can run an effective offense. That time, I think the back row attack was the only option left.
Kana's been terrific on her serves. They go quick to Cathy, and too quick that time. Into the twine it goes. So the run ends. Jays say finally, trailing by 6. And here comes Ellie Bolton. Sophomore from Kansas in to serve here. Try to start something here, provide a spark. To Rodriguez. Over the hands goes Batenhorst. Crafty move there by the freshman.
And just showing the depth. You had Kubik and Son playing the outside pins. The first 2 sets, they're rolling, right? But then you have Batenhorst, who came in just to serve, but now in this 3rd set, playing all the way around. So just the depth that they have at that pin position and every really attacking position is what is going to make Nebraska so difficult to defend, because they can move the pieces around. And what they're trying to solidify really is who's going to be that core group that we have to work with. The good news is somebody has an off night. They have somebody off the bench that they can pull in.
It's one of those good problems to have if you're John Cook.
Well, that #1 recruiting class has certainly brought a lot of them in, and they're playing at such a high level right now.
Davis. Boy, 2 pancake tries by the Huskers. Again, they just don't give up until they get that last poke. A for effort here, Jill.
Had a good pancake. And Lexi Sun, I think, had a good shot at that, but she was getting to her touch point in transition.
Davis a bullet. Rodriguez goes to Sun. Keeley's there. Zimmerman.
She didn't stay behind the 10-foot line. She is back row right now.
Yeah, on the attack. And, yep. Misstep there by number 7. Cornhuskers keeping the Blue Jays at arm's length here in set number 3. Kubik on the serve. Cross court to Zimmerman. Blocked by Sun. Is that a Sun block? You can groan if you'd like. Too easy.
The anticipation, all 4 hands, and that was all Lexi Sun pressing over.
Every serve, Creighton is just working hard just to get it in the system. They get the point here. But you've noticed that, Joe, right? I mean, they handle the serve, but everything is just difficult. It's all this stress just to try to get it to the front row and get a clean look. Right at Nebraska. The serving's been terrific tonight. Here's Nora Sis. Over to Sun. Lexi goes cross court. Tie at the net. Welty poked it across, but Sun was there to keep it alive. Wait. Huskers were ready. Eye to the ceiling. Welty up and over the hands. Lexi. Deadened by the Jays. On the trampoline, Sis. Sun again. The big windup and the big block by Annika Welty.
Well, Welty and Wait, but now Nebraska, I'm so impressed with their secondary set. I know they're not going to win that point, but they could put on a clinic right now between Rodriguez and Akana. They're just dishing with their secondary set, so it's giving an opportunity for the Nebraska attackers to take big swings, but there's a big team block for the Blue Jays to finish the point.
Yeah, Kendra Wait, all of 5'10", but getting up there big time at the net. They give that point right back, however. On the service error, +7 is Nebraska here in set 3. Himes. A floater to Davis. Lindsey Crosby's in there now, number 22 for the Huskers. He got a piece of that. That one goes OB. And it's 17-9. Nebraska's starting to feel it here. Nicklin Hames again. Got it. Davis insists. Just throws. And timeout Creighton. The lead by the Huskers has been doubled at 18-9 here in set number 3. And I mentioned the serving before, Joe, when it isn't difficult, sometimes it's just difficult to figure out.
And the 4th service ace for the Huskers. And that one right in the seam, deep into the floor. The Huskers throughout this match have gotten on some good, strong service runs because of the aggressiveness from the service line. They've been low air. If you think the good ratio, they're just 5 service airs, 4 service aces. So nearing a 1-to-1 ratio, which is very strong. But not even that. not all of them are going to go in the stat category as an ace, but there has been countless times where they've just limited one option to the Blue Jays, and that has been the difference tonight, is that first contact, much like we thought coming into this match. It really held Creighton in check because they've been able to limit their weapons offensively, and they're able to contain Norris Sis, who is leading the Blue Jays coming in to just 3 kills, 4 errors, hitting negative.
19-0 is Nebraska all-time against Creighton. They are 16-0 under John Cook. I mentioned earlier that in 2018 it was the closest it ever was, with Nebraska winning 3-2 after losing the first 2. They rallied back. 6th meeting all-time in this building, the CHI Health Center of Omaha. (18-9) in set 3. Sis the little roll. Hands were there for the ready. That's Krause again. Lindsay's another freshman. And the block by Schwarzenbach. Callie was dubbed the lifter of the year in the weight room, Jill.
Really big testament to how she was working last year, not in the starting lineup, but it started the first 2 years of her career. So what does she do? She is an even better teammate. Says, I'm going to work really hard, and that's voted on by her teammates. So what a huge honor for her to win that. That's just hard work, putting in time in the weight room to get stronger. Back-to-back blocks.
See? Callie strong like the net. Weight room paying off. They give an award. They do it at the red-white scrimmage. It's a big deal.
There's a trophy, yeah.
There's a trophy. Not just a participation ribbon either. That's a good get, that Nebraska. 20-9 Huskers. Finished off by Zimmerman. If this holds up, it would be the 12th 3-0 shutout recorded in this series by John Cook. But as Jill said earlier, regardless of the outcome, both teams, they relish this opportunity to play one another. They know it's a resume builder. They know that will help the cause down the stretch. In fact, John Cook said Creighton is a lot like a Big Ten team. They're physical. They're balanced offensively. Their hitters can score. They're used to playing against big programs. And so this is a preview for Nebraska of what's to come when they're playing the Wisconsins, the Minnesotas, the Penn States. Swing there by Krause again. And the dump down by Wade. She's called her own number a few times tonight, Jill.
Just so strong with that setter dump. Phenomenal athlete was Kendra Wade. She's going to check out as Egren's going to come in and serve. But that was about a track athlete. I mean, just such athleticism.
Trailing by 10, Jays looking for a big run, and maybe that's the beginning.
Registers the first team ace of the night for the Blue Jays.
Tickles the tape on the way over. Allie will take it. Controlled by Batenhorst. Jays set up shop. Zimmerman attacks. Rodriguez right there. Poked on the line. Batenhorst at the net tight. Whistle. Was it net contact? I think Zimmerman might have been caught up in the twine. So Nebraska back to a 10-point cushion. 3 needed to call it a night and have a happy bus trip back to Lincoln. Floater by Rodriguez. Quick to Hickman, and Naomi delivers. have their hands full with the nightly wars there. Creighton predicted to finish first in the Big East, but Marquette, as always, Golden Eagles will be breathing down their necks. St. John's has been strong the last few years as well. That's Baton Horse again. Allie putting together a nice night here in Omaha.
And you can see why she's battling for a starting spot. The high contact point, versatility of shots, the power. She really does have it all. Has a bright future ahead of her.
Think about the practices for both Creighton and Nebraska. When you've got this much talent, you can't just put all your seniors and juniors on one side of the net. You can really distribute amongst all the classes and find some really terrific challenges to test yourself amongst yourselves. Another ace there for Nebraska. They're on the doorstep, and the fans know it. Over 11,000 strong here tonight in Omaha. Hats off to them for showing the volleyball community that they're happy to be back. Zimmerman. Jayla again. Sis. Rodriguez pokes it alive. And a block by Hickman. Keeps Creighton alive.
Great fight from the Blue Jays throughout this rally to finish it off. That's Hickman.
And now no wiggle room. You need a run of 10. Ellie Bolton in. Just missed. Baton Horse thought she had the exclamation point. So Bolton and the Jays still breathing here in set number 3. Game faces. Poke over. Zimmerman was ready. No assist. Sneaky. Timeout Nebraska. No words either, just actions. Jeff Servin, our producer, our gang in the truck on the cameras here. Our hats off to them. Great job as always with the pictures and sounds here in Omaha. It's Ellie Bolton one more time. Out of the timeout. Huskers will end it. Kayla Caffey punctuates a straight set victory by Nebraska over Creighton. Set 3 goes the way of the folks in red, 25-16.
Well, set 1 was dominant. Set 3, once again, dominating fashion for the Huskers. Set 2, Creighton gave Nebraska